Hello my crazy beautiful Verticonians, Vertico here once again for another episode of Jurassic World, the game, the Aquatic Park series. I know that in advance today because some monsters of the deep battle that we're going to be diving straight into, pardon the pun, as soon as we go over a few little thingy-majiggies. First and foremost guys, as you may see, I'm hatching off 2 patches Xiphactinus. I've actually managed to hatch off 6 throughout the day and, this morning. So we're coming up to 8, which is the required amount for the Plesiosaurus. We need to get into some Mauisaurus, but apart from that, all of the hybrids, so the Stegoceratops currently in the lab to be made, the Ankylodocus I've got everything for, Coolosaurus got everything for, Limnorhynchus got everything for. So that's pretty crazy. I just had to sort of level them up without going under 40,000 DNA, as I'm being very careful with my DNA, as you guys may or may not be aware. Before we go ahead and get this watery, battle-y episode started, let's go ahead and attack the mic, apparently. Let's go ahead and do a little race. And if you guys don't know what the race is, if you've not viewed it before, or if you're just new to my videos, what the race is, you have to exit full screen. So you need to be in full screen first, like the video, and re-enter full screen the time it takes me to do something. In some videos it's one thing, in other videos it's another. In these videos I must sell 2 power generators, so I must sell 2 of these in the time it takes you to do that. Okay? You don't have to keep the like on afterwards, you can take the like away if you feel the video doesn't deserve it. I'm all for the choice of that. It's only our way of seeing who's faster, me or you. So we'll give it a go on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2. Right, okay, that was actually reasonably quick. It was a bit of a mishap there, but I still came through. And I have a feeling I probably beat most of you guys, but if you did beat me, pat on the back and tell me about it. And if I beat you, let me know so I can brag too. I'm usually a modest brag, but every now and then I'll go over the top. Righty tighty whitey, let's go ahead and get this started. And we got, oh god. Blow me sideways and call me Shelley. Let me sideways and call me Shelley. We've got Edestus. Righty. What isn't he taken down by? He's been taken down by a reef. So have we got anything decent reef? Oh, we do. I have a feeling though this will not suffice. You know what? Screw it. We'll do it anyway. And I could totally get my thumbnail from that. I finally realised how to say thumbnail properly. The H is silent, and everything else seems to be a mixture of Wiltshire and Irish. Thumbnail. Righty tighties. Let's have a look at it. Right, so the Edestus is a big, bulky Modophodo. And I mean, if you've seen his final evolution, you know that Ludia's pretty much put all their fetishes on one. Need a sail? Sure. Need spikes? Sure. Need a terrifying mouth? Sure. Need more sails and more spikes than required? Sure. They seem to have all. Right, let's go for this. I'm going to go for a quick little thumbnail. Thumbnail. Oh, he went too low. Thumbnail. I said thumbnail. Thank you. Thumbnail, and are they too low? I can't get it. Thumbnail! There we go. We'll go for 7 attacks now. Stop thumbnailing and everyone will be able to calm down. Right. I must say, I'm kind of a big fan of this little sort of spin attacking and just plummeting straight into the Edestus. Go straight through it at that velocity, surely. But who knows? That was a good thumbnail, I think. Right, we'll see. Who are we up against next, then? Ooh, Megalodon and Kronosaurus, so we need a good reef. I've just wasted my other reefs. Poop. So if we have a surface to sort of take on... Oh god, no, not to take on the reef. We need a good... What do we need first? We need something to take on the Kronosaurus. We need a decent cave, but not our best cave. But oh, no, we ain't got any other caves. Brilliant. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for the you, and you. And we'll see how this turns out. We'll sort of bait and switch constantly, so it's not too bad. But I'm not overly confident, to say the very least. As long as I play it smart, they will be fine. Right, okay. Bait and switch. So we'll switch out to the Prognathodon. We'll go for 2 reserves, and we'll stick it out. He'll probably switch into Chrono, because Chrono will have over 1100 damage, so it'd be best for him to do so. But he doesn't, because he can kill him. I didn't pay attention to the fact he could kill him with 1 attack. Right, okay. We need to get rid of this guy, because if we get rid of him, we're fine. So I think we just go for 4. We didn't need to go for any... What the hell was that? Can you guys hear, like... You can. That's the pop filter on the mic slowly sliding off. I assume, or it's possibly my stomach. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's a bit weird though. What the frick? Righty tidies. Let's have a look how this is going to turn out. Yeah, I'm not too confident. Saying that, he's not done anything. So if we whittle off his... Well, I've just realised he's a glass cannon. He's not got health. So just going for a full-on attack will kill him. Because he's not done anything. So this was... Yeah, this wasn't too bad. And we have nailed him straight through... Well, apparently body slamming him. Wow. 10 out of 10, Plesiosaurus. 10 out of 10. Go on, Nessie. Obviously, this is going to be called Nessie because... Well, what else do you think? I don't think I can do a Scottish accent. I'm not even going to try and insult Scotland by trying. Right, so we need a cave. We need a reef. And we need a surface, just for good measure. So we've got our last 3 just ready to go. We've got Dunkleosteus and against Trinacromerum. Ah, if he was a lower level, we could have swiped him, but he's not. So he switches out to, okie dokie, Megalodon. We're going to go for 3 reserves because he won't be able to kill me unless he goes for 2 attacks, and he'll need to have a 2 advantage, which he does not. So we'll switch out now, though, to Kronosaurus, because Chrono can kill him in 2, and we're just going to go for 4 attacks. To be safe. Oh, I should have only gone for 3. No, I should have only gone for 2, but I was going to go for 3. Because now he's got a heavy reserve, and he can kill me in 2, so... He's got 3 blocks after this then, so yeah. And it's not worth it because we'd be sacrificing the Dunkleosteus, and that's not a good idea. It doesn't matter about Dunkleosteus not fighting Kronosaurus, because Kronosaurus, once again, is a glass cannon, so the Megalodon will be able to cope with that. Glass cannon versus glass cannon, it doesn't matter about the advantage. It comes into it, don't get me wrong, but when it comes into... disadvantage against advantage, at the end of the day, if the one has got 8 attacks and one's got 5 attacks, the one with 8 attacks has got the precedent regardless if their attack is health, because they're a glass cannon. They're designed to have high attack. So look, yeah, this is my point in show. So he's gone for that. Yeah, we've just come in and we've still got 350. So admittedly, Megalodon's not really a glass cannon. He's a high mix, so he's more leaning towards glass cannon, but he still has reasonable health. But here's my point in show, because he's literally just going to go for it now, and Skadooshi's head. Doesn't matter. 4,000 damage. That would have been enough to deal with an Archelon, I believe so, or an Edestus at the very least. So this is my point. Even though both of those are reef, and they're actually stronger against the 2 strongest creatures, which were Megalodon and were Mauisaurus. The only thing is that Mauisaurus and Megalodon are more than likely going to form a hybrid, whereas, of course, Archelon Edestus won't, because they're tournament creatures. At least, I hope they don't make tournament creature hybrids, because, good God, that would cause an uproar and significantly overpowering. Guys, what I'm actually going to show you guys today is I'm going to show you my sort of tactic, if you will, to get to 500%. I'll do a longer video on my sort of gold tactics updated, because I did do one a while ago. I'll also do some theory vids and hybrid vids again, guys. I know you guys love them, so we'll get them out again at some point. But as you can see here, this is the great sort of cross point, if you will, because it's covering all 3 of these creatures. Every single one of them's got over 500%, so that's 5 times the initial amount that they are worth. So, as you can see here, 678,000. If I was to get that other one to a level 30 or 40 as well, that'd be a bit better. Mauisaurus are a really, really good low-level one. Okay, admittedly, you're going to need loads of them, but if you can fill out as many as you can fill out, you're going to be rolling in that dollar. Sarco's a really good one as well, I just have to say. Plus, that's only over 2 hours, so in, 4 hours' time, he's made more than those 2 combined. So, he's pretty damn good. In fact, in 6 hours, so just 1 hour under what they've got, he's got 3 times their amount. Let that sink in. 3 times their amount. Whew. So yeah, Sarco's a really, really, really good coin cannon. If I was to say have 2 level 40s, I'd be on what? 692,000. Okay, in 2 hours. So that's what, 360,000 an hour. Yeah, that's crazy. As you can see, my younger Saurus are just overtaking him here, but undertaken. In fact, they're just under him. But I have like 5 or 6 of those. But they are reasonably cheaper. I mean, what? 800 makes 1. But I've actually got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them here. So 808, well, so that's 880 times 6. So that's what, 2,400, 4,800, 5,240? Oh, I think, or something similar to that. It's probably just off that. I am probably wrong. In fact, I know I'm wrong, but I can't be bothered to spend the time working it out. So that's 5,280 DNA against, how much does one of these cost? 3,050, 24,000 DNA. So my Youngosaurus is definitely a cheaper one in the long run. But once you sort of get loads so much DNA, it doesn't matter. You can start buying loads of these guys, and you'll be rolling in the coin. As you can see, I'm back up to 97 million. I actually, on a daily basis, go up and down constantly. I mean, I was on 85 million yesterday. So yeah, I've gone back up in a fair amount of time. And I definitely have to credit this this style, if you will, sort of a cage of John Hammond statues, followed by an inner sort of cage of Oasis. Oasis is what they called Park Oasis, because they are absolutely fantastic. I mean, putting it all together, as I just showed you, that's over 500%. I have no idea what's going in here next. It's not a pterosaur. Pterosaurs will be done down here because they have a bigger sort of encampment. I have no idea what their maximum capability is. Because they're slightly larger, there's sort of all the hitboxes and the sort of ranges are a bit different for them, so we'll soon find out about that. But as you can see, I think I might have made this too skinny. I'm not quite sure. If I have, I can just extend it. It's no sort of sweat, to be quite frank. But slowly but surely, as you can see, we expand it outwards. I love this sort of thing. We're going to move this down here. We're going to have something in here where this untucked pelter is. We're going to have some of the smaller ones that don't earn as much, like these guys, sort of just lined up across here. So they are getting a fairly decent bonus. I mean, that doesn't reach them, but these do. So they're getting, what, 70%? The ones over here will be getting higher. So, you know, all in all, it's a pretty decent sort of build-up. And it's going to give me a lot of coins for the carnivores and amphibians. But the pterosaurs and herbivores, they'll get their own enclosures eventually. I'm going to move them over this side. Basically, I'm going to cut off down the middle. We'll have some buildings. Make it look all pretty and stuff. But till then, this is pretty much how the park's rolling, guys. I'm going to end the video here. Today's been not actually that short of a video, but it's been reasonably short, so... No, it's not. It's over 10 minutes. I call short under 10 minutes. You guys call short under 15 minutes, so we'll compromise. It is about bang in the middle. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video today, make sure you drop a like down below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and join my crazy beautiful Verticonians. Don't know what accent that was. What is it? I don't think it's New Zealand or Australian. I don't know. And if you didn't enjoy the video for whatever reason, feel free to dislike, but do tell me why. My name is Vertico, you can call me V. Thanks for calling, watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra.